Hello guys, I gave an interview in a company called Indigene Limited, and that company is located in Bangalore, and the interview date was the May 27, 2025. So the first question they asked me, service provider in Laravel. So I said in Laravel, service providers are the central place where you bind classes, interfaces and functionality to the Laravel service container. They are the core mechanism for bootstrapping your application and making it ready for use. So, common use of common use class of service provider. Binding classes or interface to the container useful for dependency injection, configuration loading, registering configuration files into the applications, event listener, registering events and their listeners, middleware, registering custom middleware, routing, registering routes in the boot methods, publishing assets, making assets like configuration files, views, etc. Publishing publishable. A service provider class has two main methods: register, used to bind service into the Laravel service container. You typically register binding or configuration here. Second is boot, used to perform tasks that are needed after all services have been registered. You typically use this method for tasks like registering routes, registering event listener, configuring settings, or running setup tasks. So summary of service provider: register, bind service to the container, boot, executed task when the application boots. This is the boot method. Used to manage dependency and configure service services, essential for the extending Laravel's core functionality. The second question they asked me, what is ORM in Laravel? So I said ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. In Laravel, the ORM is called the Eloquent. It lets you interact with your database using PHP code instead of the writing raw, raw SQL queries. So sample example: instead of writing select star from users where id is equal to 1, you can write this in the Laravel: $user equal to user double colon find 1. So this is same as the select star from user where id equal to 1. So eloquent is generally, this is a way to write uh, queries in the different way. So that is the eloquent. So basic eloquent function: get all users. So user double colon all, find by id, user double colon find, inside that 1, create a user, user double colon create an argument, update a user, $user update an argument, delete a user, $user delete inside that argument. So model equal to table. Each model in Laravel, like user, post, etc., represent a table in your database. So when you create model like this, PHP artisan make colon model product. So summary: ORM lets you work with the database using the PHP, not SQL. Eloquent is Laravel built in ORM. It makes database work cleaner and easier. Third question, they didn't ask, but I just searched in the net that what is the difference between the Eloquent versus ORM. So they are they are not exactly the same, but they are closely related. Explanation: ORM is a concept object oriented mapping. Eloquent in Laravel is a implementation of that concept. Okay. So ORM is concept and Eloquent is the implementation in Laravel. So ORM is the idea of using objects model into work with the database table. Eloquent is Laravel tool, the actual code that make ORM work. So analogy: think of ORM as the idea of transportation. and Eloquent is like a car that lets you travel using that idea. So summary: ORM, the concept of mapping object to the database, or in Laravel, general concept. Eloquent, Laravel's implementation of ORM. So in Laravel's ORM tool. So when you are using Eloquent in Laravel, you are using the ORM, but Eloquent is a specific tool that gives you to do. Okay. Next question they ask me, what is the recursion? So I said recursion is a function. Recursion is when a function calls itself to solve a problem in a smaller steps, or a recursion function is a function that solves a small piece of a bigger problem by calling itself with a slightly simple inputs. So simple definition is this. Okay. So simple example in PHP, like the function, you have a function countdown number, and the number is less than equal to 0, echo done and return. Okay. Then echo number equal to n and counter number minus 1. So this is the recursive call, and then use that function countdown 5. So it will return 5 4 3 2 1 without using any specific loop. Means we are not using any for loop or while loop here. Okay. So real example, that is factorial. So factorial of n, or written as factorial n, means factorial n minus 1, n minus 2, n till 1, up to 1. Function factorial, if $n equal to 0, return 1. This is the base case. Otherwise return $n into factorial $n minus 1. So this is the recursive case. So echo factorial 5, so it will give the output of 120. So key part of the recursion. So part base. So recursion, key part of recursion base value, when to stop prevent infinity loop. This is the base case. Recursive case, when the function call itself. So if anybody asks what is the recursion, when the function call itself. So recursion can cause infinity loops if there is no base case. So you must use the base case. It's powerful but sometimes less efficient than loops. They asked me, can you tell me some commands in Laravel? So I said the basic commands are PHP artisan, PHP artisan help, PHP partition serve, which will start the local development server, PHP artisan list, and PHP artisan version. So this will show the version of the Laravel. So for generating a file, we have the commands like PHP artisan make controller my controller, PHP artisan make model post, PHP artisan make migration create post table. So a new migration. PHP artisan make seeder user seeder a database seeder. PHP artisan make factory post factory a model factory. PHP artisan make middleware check user, so a middleware. PHP artisan make request store user a form request. PHP artisan make command my command a custom artisan command. PHP artisan make job send mail job a new job class. PHP artisan make event user registered an event class. PHP artisan make listener send welcome email a listener class. So these are the general and in the case of the database command in Laravel, PHP artisan migrate, so runs all migration. PHP artisan migrate rollback, PHP Artisan migrate refresh. So it will roll back all the rerun all migration. PHP Artisan migrate fresh, drop all tables and rerun all migrations. PHP Artisan DB colon seed runs seeders. PHP Artisan migrate fresh hyphen seed, fresh migration and then seed. Cache command. Cache and config. PHP Artisan config cache. PHP Artisan config clear. PHP Artisan cache clear. PHP Artisan route cache. PHP Artisan route clear and PHP Artisan view clear. So routing and info command. PHP Artisan route list. Show all registered routes. PHP Artisan env. So current environment it will show. PHP Artisan tinker. Open a REPL for testing code. Queues and jobs. PHP Artisan queue colon work. Start processing jobs. PHP Artisan queue restart queue workers. PHP Artisan queue listen to the queue. Others command description. PHP Artisan down, put app in the maintenance mode. PHP Artisan up, bring back up. PHP Artisan storage link, create a symbolic link from public colon storage to storage slash app slash public. So these are the some commands of the Laravel. They ask me routes. So routes define how URL map to the controller and action. This is the definition of the routes. Routes defines how URLs map to controller and action. So let's say you have a syntax example.com slash controller slash method and that parameters. So example.com slash products view and 1 2 3. So controller is products, method is view, parameter is 1 2 3. So this is maps like this. So types of routes. Static routes, dynamic routes and custom routes. We have generally three types of routes. So static routes, fixed URL pattern like $routes get home index. Dynamic routes, variable URL pattern with a parameter. Example. So the example routes get product slash colon num product double colon details slash $1. So this is the dynamic parameter number. Custom routes defining using regular expression. Example routes add product slash 0 to 9 and 4 product details slash $1 match 4-digit number. So this is the custom routes. So they asked me another question, what is the MVC? So MVC model view controller is a design pattern that separates an application into three components. So model manages data and database logic, view handles UI and display data, controller manages request and business logics. Explain each component of MVC with an example. Let us suppose we have a model handle DB users.php which will fetch users from the database. Views display data users.php show user list and the controller manage logic user controller.php calls model and send data to the view. So how does MVC work in PHP? How user request a URL that is slash users, routes direct request to the controller user controller index, controller calls method that is user double colon get all users, model fetches data from database, controller send data to the view users.php, more display and this will view display data. So summary is model is data, view is display, controller is logic. They asked me Laravel versus CodeIgniter CLI commands. So I am just comparing Laravel, some commands of Laravel with the CodeIgniter. So in Laravel we use the Artisan and in CodeIgniter 4 we use the Spark. So start local server. So PHP Artisan serve in Laravel and in CodeIgniter 4 PHP Spark serve. List all commands. PHP Artisan in Laravel and PHP Spark in CodeIgniter 4. Show Laravel or CI version. PHP Artisan uh, PHP artisan hyphen version, and in the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark version. Create controller. In Laravel, PHP artisan make controller home controller. In coordinator 4, PHP Spark make controller home. Create model. PHP artisan make model post. In coordinator, PHP Spark make model post model. Create migration. PHP artisan make migration. Create objects. Create posts table. In coordinator 4, PHP Spark make migration. Create posts. Create seeder. In Laravel, PHP artisan make seeder user seeder. In coordinator 4, PHP Spark make seeder user seeder. Run migration. In Laravel, PHP artisan migrate. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark migrate. Rollback migration. In Laravel, PHP artisan migrate rollback. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark migrate rollback. Refresh migration. In Laravel, PHP artisan migrate refresh. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark migrate refresh. Run seeder. PHP artisan db seed. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark db seed user seeder. List routes. In Laravel, PHP artisan route list. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark route list. Clear cache. In Laravel, PHP artisan cache clear. In the case of the coordinator 4, PHP Spark cache clear. Interactive shell. In the case of Laravel, PHP artisan tinker, and in coordinator 4 not available by default. This is not in the coordinator 4 by default. So these are the comparison between the Laravel and coordinator 4 commands. Event listener in Laravel. So what is an event listener in Laravel? An event is something that happens in your application, like a user registering, an order being placed, or an email being sent. So what is listener? This is an event, okay, like the email sent. In the listener, a listener is a class that responds to an event. It performs an action after the event happens. Example, send a welcome email, log activity, etc. So think of it like that: event, that is user registered, listener, show welcome email. So how to use event and listener in Laravel? So step 1, create event and listener. PHP artisan make event user registered. PHP artisan make listener send welcome email. Hyphen event equal to user registered. Step 2, define event. Edit app slash events user registered dot php. Public $user. Public function construct user. This user and user. Third, handle in listeners. So edit app listeners send welcome.php. Public function handle user register event. Access user with the $event user. Mail $2 servant event user email send new welcome event user. Step 4, register in the event service provider. Edit app slash provider slash event service provider dot php, and protected listener listen $listen equal to app event user register class app listener send welcome email class. Step 5, fire the event. Call this in your controller or service event new user registered user. So summary is, what is the part and role? Like the event announces that something happened, listener respond by doing something. Okay, so Laravel event and listener, if I want to make a flow diagram, so action happens in AP in application. Event new user registered $user. Event user registered carries user data. Event service provider maps event listener. Listener send welcome mail, send email using $event user. So then job done. When a user registers, first one, action. Step 1, user register on your website. Second, Laravel fires user registers event. Third, the send welcome listener as triggered. Fourth, listener sends a welcome email using the $event user. So benefit of using events and listeners: separation of concern, cleaner code, reusability. You can have multiple listeners for the same event, and scalable, easily extended your app without changing our logics. So actually this interview was a very long. So I split this these interview question and answer into three parts. So this was the first part. Okay. So the company name was the Indegene Limited Bangalore, and the interview date was the May 27, 2025. I will share more interview question. Till then, bye.